in a short amount of time. So let's get going. Let me make sure everybody's Zoom. First things first, read your positive affirmations out loud. If you need one for this week, like, I am 12K. I am hitting my winning bonus, whatever that is, you need to write that big and bold so that you see it without a shadow of a doubt. But other than that, read all your positive affirmations and let's go. And do your gratitude journal. After you've done your positive affirmations and you've written out whatever your big ones are for this week, please, and you've done your gratitude journal, 5 things that have happened in the last 24 hours that you are grateful for. We're going to go right into doing our birthdays. When I send out my birthday message, I just post on people's wall, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. Are you going to get lots of presents? What do you have planned? Anything I can say that's going to actually prompt a question so they have to come back and respond to me. Birthdays are the easiest comments and custom conscious comments to get out. So I want you to do those real quick. I'll put in the chat what I actually put on my wall and then what I put in message. So that message right there, my vacuum cleaner is about to get the golden retriever. That message right there is what I actually post on their wall, or you can send that right into their messenger. Sometimes in their messenger, I tell them I want to send them a birthday gift and I'll pop that message in here too. But that is if you have samples that you can give out. I'm going to go put the dog outside because it's morning and I don't want the vacuum cleaner to get her, but I want you to go post that on your birthdays. If you missed a birthday, like you didn't do yesterday, say happy belated birthday. I hope that you received lots of presents and a whole cake to yourself. So what did you get to do to celebrate? You just change it to past tense. Or if you don't have that many, you can go future. Happy birthday tomorrow. Before the week gets away from me, I just wanted to let you know that I hope you get lots of presents and a whole cake to yourself. Do you have any special plans to celebrate? Things like that. Okay, be right back. Now, if anyone has any questions at any time, be sure and put that in the chat. I'll answer those as I can. Like I said, birthdays are usually the easiest way to get custom conscious comments out. You could finish those for the whole week if you wanted to. Before the week gets away from me, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Do you have any special plans to celebrate your big day? Easy peasy. I've got to get this bracelet off. It is hitting so much stuff. I can't stand it. All right. So something that I definitely, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and maybe share. Oh, darn it. I'm surprised she didn't get that. Okay. A Thrive story. So here, because after you've done your custom conscious comments, it brings your algorithms back up. Okay. So, but now it's time to get into the things that are going to actually talk about our Thrive business, right? Telling people happy birthday. It's great for custom conscious comments, but we got to get, this is a crazy week. We got to get into people's inbox, right? So, and we need people to see our stuff. So I'm going to go to Lavelle's fan page. I'm going to go find a story that I like. You know what? Oh no, I did a video this morning about something else. I'm gonna go see somebody's before and after picture that just makes me go, whoa. Though this first story is about somebody talking about Thrive Fit. Okay. All right. Lots of people getting shout outs right now. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. Like, so I like to go save their picture and then copy, put my finger down on the verbiage that they have and hold it down, and it'll give me the option to copy it. And then I just go straight to my news feed. I post their picture and I copy their verbiage. And I like the way she started hers. So I don't really, sometimes I'll take something from the blurb that, like, this is her 5 years. I'll be like 5 years with lots of emojis, but I really like how she started out her story. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Except that this girl is 50 years old, and I don't think anybody would ever know that. So I'm going to highlight that. So once you've shared a story from the Lavelle fan page, very, very important that we've got to work in our stories up at the top. Guys, stories is where it's at. So how many different social media platforms do you guys do? So I have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, and I'm working on TikTok. I still suck at that. But oh, positive affirmation. I'm mastering TikTok. Let me put that up there. I'm mastering TikTok / Instagram Reels. Okay. So how many different social media platforms are you on? If you're on Instagram and you go and do something in your stories up there, whatever you do, it automatically saves. And you can go put it on your other social media platforms. But in all honesty, you've got to do something like Happy Monday, whatever it is. You've got to do something probably inspirational or a motivational quote that'll hook people in. And then you've got to talk about your 3 steps. So this morning, I did a Happy Monday morning showing my capsules and said, what time do you all get up in the morning? Like, I want them to answer on my post. I want them to click that and say 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't get up till 10, whatever. Then I did something about my 3 steps. Guys, without a shadow of a doubt, you have to do that. And then you've got to post some before and after pictures, or, you know, people's results or whatever that is, because I'm telling you, you can take those all off of the Lavelle fan page. I have been watching more people post about Ultimate Thriver. What or tell people, get live and say, I'm going to tell y'all real quick what Thrive has done for me. I don't have to drink Dr. Peppers all day. I drink more water than I ever have. I'm in the best shape of my life. Get on a live and say that stuff. So even if you're not comfortable with the live or you look like I do right now, just say, guys, I can't go a day without this, because, showing people that you do your 3 steps every day, they're like, great. Why do you do your 3 steps? Somehow in your stories or on your post or whatever, you gotta tell them why, without a shadow of a doubt. So just do it. Okay. People click through those stories more than anything. And guys, I take people's stuff all the time. I know, I can't remember what I posted the other day, but I was like, Maria, was this your story? And she was like, doesn't sound right. And then I got to thinking, I was like, oh, I bet I stole that from Starla. And I don't post it on the same day. I just post it sometime, tweak it to make it my own. I never take somebody's stuff and post it on the exact same day, even if I steal their pictures. Can y'all hear my vacuum cleaner? She is a busy girl. Lots of dog hair in this house. I'm gonna shut this. She is loud. Rosie is my best friend because she gets up a lot of stuff. Okay. So whatever I post on Instagram, I'm going to post on my other social media platforms. Now, let me say this. If you think you're going to be done with your social media in 2 to 3 minutes, you're not putting enough thought into it. I've already worked on mine quite a bit. So just write this down. I need to do something inspirational. I love to take a picture of a dog that's like dying, and say, I'm so glad I don't feel like this anymore. Thank you. #Thrive. Then I'm going to talk about my 3 steps. Then I'm going to show some before and after pictures. Then I'm going to put a poll in there. So I've already worked on some of my social media this morning and getting it to all areas. Plus now we've shared a story, but it's not something I can do really quick because I want to think it out. I don't overthink it, but I want to think it out and make sure that if people were looking at my story, would I be able to keep them engaged, or am I just posting to be posting? Is that what I'm doing? And if I'm somehow getting across all social media platforms, then I'm hitting different people, right? Don't look that I can't see. LinkedIn is like the hardest thing for me. I just don't do something right there. Okay. Now, I'm not finished with my social media today, but across the 4 platforms that I use today, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and LinkedIn, I already have 14 different things in my stories. Okay. So if totally different audiences are clicking on that. They're seeing what I'm doing. I still need to do more before and after pictures, and I still need to put a poll at the end, and I will get that done. No doubt about it. All right, but here's something we've really got to get into. We've got to get into our messenger. So something that I did this last night. I would encourage y'all to take a few minutes to do today, or maybe you already have this. I have a list of people. Oh, well, you could probably do this just by your free accounts I haven't ordered, that I have either sampled, they've asked me about it, they've got a free account, they've never ordered, whatever the situation may be. And I'm going to send all of them this message right here. So I'm going to put it in the chat. You can copy it and you can send it to 10 people every morning this week, or you can send it out to all these people today, whatever you want to do. But the point is, you got to get into Messenger and you've got to send it. So I'm going to write that up for you real quick. So how many of y'all can take that message right there? What I want you to do is send the message and don't worry about what you're going to do. What are you going to say? How do you know how to respond? What kind of special are you going to offer? Oh my gosh, I don't have anything. I don't know what to do. Don't do any of that, because you don't have to do anything and you still have Lavelle special. I'm going to do that. Okay, next. But I want you to copy that. You've got to grab people's attention. And you've got to get the messages sent out. If you do nothing but what Lavelle has to offer, you can send this message. So let's take 5 minutes. And when you, at the end of 5 minutes, I want you to drop in the chat how many of these you sent. Okay, and go. I gotta make sure I copied that correctly. Make sure I don't have any grammar errors in that. I just had my favorite end of the month special drop. It's crazy good. And of course, I want you thriving with me. Want me to pop you over the details. Okay, there we go. That's all we have to do. Now, if you don't know who to send this to, just go pop open your latest free accounts. I do not know why this is not copying from my computer to my phone. You have 4 minutes left. Now, if you're not doing this because you're doing something else, then I would ask that you at least copy it and send it later, or, well, just copy and send it. Now, once I've copied it to one person, then I just forward it because I don't have their names or anything in there. And I just go from there. I don't usually do this on my computer when I'm doing these. And so it's kind of crazy.
Hey, Susan, can I ask a question?
Yep.
Could you repeat that verbiage that you were sharing on the call where you have a customer to post for you
Mhm.
to help them thrive for free?
Let's do that right after we do this. I sure will.
Okay.
Because I only have 2 minutes left. And I got to beat everybody on how many of these I send out, right? I'm sorry if that sounds annoying. You have 1 minute left. It shouldn't be hard if you're copying and pasting it. My goal, I mean, I made this list last night. If you don't have a list like this, then make yourself a list today and get this sent out. Nothing will happen if they don't know. I mean, they're not going to think to just go, oh, I should just go in and order because I want to. No, pop them a reminder. So get everybody on this side. All right. Okay, now I'm going to real quick type in here. If they come back and they say, sure, pop me over the details. So I'm going to, you can ask them some questions. That's totally up to you. Like, okay, what do you want to focus on? Weight loss, sleep, more energy, but you may already know what they may have already told you all that stuff, but I'm going to pop in here what the actual special is, add to it if you need to. Okay. Side note, if they respond back to you, please do not immediately send them this special. Wait at least 5 to 10 minutes if you can. Okay. Don't seem so overeager. Okay, so here's a special. Oh, you're going to love it. Okay, our 3-step system, which is amazing, retails for $230 plus shipping. Yes, it does. LOL, I don't let anyone pay that, but it is on special right now. I should have said right now for $150 and free shipping. Does that work for you? Now, the reason I say free shipping is I do have credits. It's going to cover their shipping. I do that. If you don't have that, then you say $150. How does that sound? End it, make sure you end with a question. Now, the thing about this right here is, if they come back and go, oh, that's too expensive, no problem. What are you really trying to accomplish here? Is it weight loss? Is it this? Ask them the question so that you can customize them a package. If you don't know how to do that, get with your upline. They will help you with this. There's a ton of different ways to do it. Like balance and burn, that's a whole lot less. Whatever, you just want to get them started thriving, because then eventually you can lead into other things. So that is that original message is just to get it out. Okay, so what I talked about on the call this morning was people who still just needed one more person to thrive for free. And I wrote down some of those last night too. That takes a little bit more time to figure that out. But I had like 5 right off the bat that I knew just needed one person. So this is what I'm going to send them. Now, you could say if you have people who are not thriving for free at all and don't have anybody, you could change that to 2. A lot of people don't know that with just 2 people, they can thrive for free, right? So here we are. We're going to send that first message. We're going to pop message to people who are not thriving at all. And then we're going to go back to our people who are thriving. It can be our promoters who don't actively promote, but promoters. It can be customers who need 1 or 2 more people. It can be whatever. But you've got to get the messages sent to them so that they know. Don't wait till Wednesday afternoon to do this, because this little host to post thing takes some work, but it's so fun because you meet a whole lot of new people. So, but it's very important that if you're not sending messages, if you'll get up and you'll just take 10 minutes to send messages here and there and get this kind of stuff out, guys, your messenger will start to blow up. Okay. So here's what happens if they say, a lot of times I go, what? Really? Sure. And they'll ask me to send them the verbiage. Here's what I tell them to post. Okay, you will see how that I kind of have a hashtag and then I have Thrive kind of spaced out because Facebook will pick up on that and sometimes will not let your stuff be seen. So I kind of space it out, make it to where it's not so obvious that it's Thrive, change the font, whatever. And then I don't put the word heart in there, but I'm on the computer, so I don't have the emoji. Actually put like a red heart or a green heart or a pink heart. And then here's the deal. I don't usually let them tag me at first, but sometimes they do because they don't know not to. And then, but I write it down. Okay, Rosalind, Stephanie, Lindsay, blah, blah, blah. These 5 people agreed to do that post today. So I've got to watch this. I've got to see what's going on. Okay. I can't have them post this. There's 14 pink hearts over there and I never followed up with that. So I have to be on my game and know that they went and posted this. Now, something that I do, if they don't have a whole lot of comments coming in, I will go in there at some point today and go, hey, Rosalind, thanks for posting this. I'm so excited about what's going on. I love that you're loving your Thrive. Why don't you tell everybody what it's done for you? And then she'll answer me, right? So then that post keeps going to the top. Now, what I do after they have dropped a heart, okay, they've dropped a heart. We don't have time to send samples. It's the end of the month. I'm not doing a sample thing. Samples are not my thing right now, but I will go over into Messenger and I'll put Rosalind. Oh, Rosalind, your face is showing up on my Zoom. This is why I'm doing that. Rosalind and that person in a group message. Now, I'm probably not friends with that other person, right? No, I'm going to friend them, but I'm going to go put them in a group message. If they're in a group message with Rosalind, they're probably going to see it. And I'm like, okay, here's the details. It's crazy discounted, but the first things first, I need your email to pop you over and make sure you qualify for the special. I've got to set them up a free account under Rosalind or we can't go anywhere. Okay. And then after I've done all that, I tell them they have a free account. And then I basically go back and go, here it is. The 3-step system that Rosalind has taken retails for $230. Nobody pays that, but we can start you at just $150, blah, 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 whatever else you want to throw in there. That is where that goes. Guys, my time is about to run out and I've got to go in there and take care of something, but please make sure you've copied that real quick. I'm going to put this recording up ASAP so you can all go back and use this. But guys, it's a crazy end of month. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going. Finish strong. And some of you have a long ways to go, but if you'll just map it out, you'll get there. I've been in that position before where there's a lot left to do, but if I would work all the time, if everybody would work all the time like they do in that last week, it's crazy what can happen. Encourage your team to do all this stuff too, so you're not doing it all by yourself. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to get this recording up ASAP.